Hey, this is the SpreadHunter Daily Safari for Wednesday the 15th. We're going to talk about volatility and the market hanging around at the levels that it is. Give me a second here and we'll go on to the next part. So here you can see three stocks that were relatively active today. The first obviously is the SPY, the S&P 500. And it was down. It closed not on its low, but on the lower end of the range. It was down about 0.5% today, 1.25 of $256. A good friend of mine likes to say that we're going down, but really what we're doing is just gathering shorts for the next up move, which is really kind of hard to argue with after the last 18, 24 months, especially since this time last year. The other stock of note today is Apple, which has been hammered pretty hard in the last week or so. It was down about a little over 1%, 1.33% for the day. And the same thing is true for that. I mean, I don't think you can really make very much money shorting this thing. On the other hand, if you're an options trader and you go in and try and buy these options, you do have to time it right. So you either have to buy something way out in time, which you can do here. You can go out to any date you want, or you just have to time it correctly. The other thing of note today was the VXX, and the VXX was up a little under 4% today. And the VXX is a very good surrogate for the VIX. And the other thing is it's a ETN, I believe, that is very, very liquid, and the markets are in most cases a penny wide. You can get in and out. You can trade all of these spreads you see before you. These are for this week. If we look at spreads for the following week, you'll see that they'll go up in price. So the 37.39 spread for next week is 40 cents. But that's a $2 spread. 40 cents for a $2 spread. If you're bearish and you think that the vol is really low, which it is historically, this is one way that you can, take a bet on that, so to speak, or you can put your money down where your sentiments lie. On the other side of the coin, there's the Apple spreads, and we widen this out a little bit in SpreadHunter, and you can see that 72, 70, 80 spread, which is a 7.5 points vertical. Let's go out to next Friday. That one is 75 cents. If that's too rich for you, go up $2.50 to the 75.82, and that one is 34 cents. So that's a $7.50 spread that you're buying for 34 cents. So if you're right, and this stock can catch a bid, if you're going to be very well rewarded. You can see here, if you go down through the strikes, 34 cents, 2.5 points higher, it becomes 74 cents. $5 higher, it becomes $1.53. 7.5 points higher, it becomes $2.72 on its way to full value, which in this case is $7.50. Right? Yeah, that's correct. So you could see the options prices, and my advice is get involved, get yourself a SpreadHunter account, and start parlaying your sentiments into actual trades. Okay, thanks a lot.